The victory had brought a strange quiet to Mopata as the twin suns set, casting long purple shadows across the plains. I patrolled the outskirts, my senses on high alert. But tonight there was a different kind of energy in the air, a calm that settled deep in my bones. I let out a breath I didn't realize I'd been holding. Maybe, just maybe, peace was possible. Miles away, hidden in the heart of a bioluminescent forest, Liara walked a path she knew by heart. She had returned in secret, drawn back by a force she couldn't explain. The glowing flora pulsed with a gentle light, mirroring the thoughts in her mind. Every step brought memories of me, of our shared laughter, our silent promises. The bond between us was a thread she couldn't and wouldn't break. Suddenly, a flicker, a faint energy signature, almost imperceptible. It wasn't hostile, but it was familiar. It pulled at me, a gentle tug on my soul. My instincts took over, and I moved silently through the tall grass, my heart beginning to race with an unknown anticipation. The signature grew stronger, leading me toward the edge of the ancient forest. And then I saw her, bathed in the soft, ethereal light of the glowing trees. She stood there. Liara, our eyes met across the clearing, and the universe just stopped. Time seemed to stretch and then snap back, flooding us with a tidal wave of emotion. The pain of our separation, the fear, the loneliness, it all washed away in an instant, replaced by a joy so pure it was overwhelming. Relief crashed over me, a physical force that made me weak in the knees. She was here, she was safe. In a few long strides, I closed the distance between us. We didn't need words. Our arms wrapped around each other in a desperate, tight embrace, as if to confirm this was real, that we weren't just phantoms in each other's dreams. I buried my face in her hair, breathing in her scent. "I missed you so much," I finally managed to whisper, the words thick with emotion. "I thought about you every second." She pulled back just enough to look at me, her eyes shining with unshed tears. "Being away from you," she said, her voice soft but strong, "it only made me realize how much I love you. My love for you, Danis, it's the truest thing I know." In that moment, holding her, I knew our connection wasn't just a bond. It was the very core of my being. We weren't just allies anymore. We were two halves of the same soul. As we stood there, lost in our reunion, the night sky began to change. Strange, pulsing lights danced among the stars, painting the darkness with unsettling colors. It was a beautiful but ominous sight, a sign that our newfound peace was already under threat. I felt Liara tense in my arms. "I'm scared," she confessed, her gaze fixed on the sky. "But I'm not running anymore. Whatever is coming, I want to face it with you." Her words were a fire in the cold night, igniting a fierce resolve within me. I took her hand, my grip firm and reassuring. "And I will protect you," I vowed, my voice ringing with absolute certainty. "Always we'll face it together. Not just as warriors, but as partners. Your safety, your happiness. That's what I'll fight for." Just as the words left my lips, the sky erupted. A colossal shadow fell over us, blotting out the stars. A ship unlike any we had ever seen descended from the heavens, its design menacing and alien. Its presence was a declaration of war, a direct threat to our home, to our future. Panic could have taken us, fear could have paralyzed us. But instead, I looked at Liara. She looked back at me, her eyes filled not with fear, but with an unshakable determination that mirrored my own. In that shared glance, we understood our love wasn't a weakness. It was our greatest weapon. It was the power that would fuel our fight, the reason we would never give up. Under the strange new constellations and the shadow of the enemy ship, we stood united, our hands clasped tightly. The wind whipped around us, carrying the promise of the coming storm. But we were ready. The camera pulls back, showing us as two small figures against a vast, uncertain horizon, ready to face the future. Together. Thank you for watching this chapter of our story. If you're as invested in Danis and Lyra's journey as we are, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what happens next. See you in the next episode.